Greetings from Brooklyn. Just ignore the laundry behind me. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Uh, so yesterday I did my first juice cleanse. It's just one day. It was just one day. I'd heard a lot about it. You hear about it every. People are like, "Oh, juices, they're great." And I know that I listen to our head house, and I'm pretty sure Jasmine and Marianne do a 7-day juice cleanse, like once a month. So I thought, just as I love to participate in pretty much everything, I was like, okay, I need to give this a try. It's not the cheapest thing you'll ever do, but it's, now that I have done it, I would say I would do it again. I actually picked Juice Hunger in Brooklyn. I liked their juices. I had gotten a Groupon or Living Social, so I stopped by, and their juices, they're good. They have good flavor combinations, and they are, the whole cleanse costs just under $50, so that's $50, 6 juices. It approximately comes out to like $8 a bottle. You get 1 day, 6 juices. It's probably like a gang seal or something like. So my favorite was the goji green tea. So good, I could drink like 6 of them. Least favorite, beet. Oh, beet. It was tempered with apple, I believe, but like beet. Someone please give me some feedback on how to make like beets taste good. So like Brussels sprouts, they're like an acquired taste. I love them now. I didn't like them as a kid. I'm sure there's a way to make beets taste good. Beets, eggplants. You want to give me some advice on how to make them taste good? Just not a fan. So I did it. I had my last meal on Friday night at like 10, and I had a little bit of water yesterday morning, and I had my first juice at 8 o'clock. So then you have them apparently like every 2 hours. You're allowed to have, from Juice Hunger, they say you're allowed to have like water, tea. There's a couple cheats that you can have. I didn't have any of the cheats. Yeah. I didn't have any cheats. But I did them every 2 hours. And I set my alarm clock. Like, I set an alarm to be like every 2 hours, so that way you can not think about it, which is, I think, a part of like my problem was like I think about food. So I tend to eat pretty healthy, but there's this constant like, oh, what can I have next? Especially when I'm really bored. So it was nice to sort of just take a step back. Just be like, you can have this here and just have to ration it out. Another reason I picked it now, even though I've heard about like, I'm fat, sick, and nearly dead, and I heard about it on our head house, I did it now as opposed to like, waiting, one of those things I'll do sometime in the future. I had a lot of sugar, and in January I started a 1 a month sweets thing, which worked out. It didn't have just one sweet, but instead of having like 30 sweets, I had like 6 over the course of the whole month. And I noticed that as I stopped eating sweets, I didn't really crave them as much. If you read my blog or you look at my Facebook, I am a sweetaholic. Like, I love sweets. They're just, but I crave them less. And I sort of was able to say no the less I ate them. Like, I would have like a thing that I would fixate on, like, oh, I'll have this, and it would just be like the thing I planned for. And then as the other ones were like, that's not as good as the one I'm waiting for. So then in this month, there's been so many opportunities to have so many great sweets. Text message, so many great sweets, and I just sort of went into sugar overload. It's just sort of like couldn't stop myself. So I figured reboot. And I definitely think it was a positive experience. I definitely would recommend at least 1 day to give it a try. You're supposed to be giving your digestive system a break. So definitely, I survived my 1 day. So, juice cleanse is good. Peace out.